Hello, hello, crafty friends. Good morning or afternoon or evening or whatever part of the world you're in. Hello to you and welcome to the ChAoS crew. Welcome to the replay crew. Welcome to everyone. If you're here from my guest channel, welcome. Just all the welcomes all the way across. So welcome again to Card ChAoS, Put the CAS in ChAoS. If you are new here, my name is Irene Smith, and I am so glad that you've found me and us and our channels. And if you're a returning ChAoS seeker, again, welcome back. Quick rundown of today's game. So my special guest and I mailed each other handmade cards, and we are opening them live for the first time right here in just a few minutes. See, perfectly sealed, no peeking. I didn't cheat. Once we open them, we can talk about them and see what we made, and then we have to case each other's card in real time. And CAS basically means, well, one version of the acronym CAS is to copy and selectively edit, or AKA crafty improv with a healthy side of chaos. So the fun part is that you also get to play along too. So once we open our cards and see them, we already took photos of our own cards, so we can upload them to our Facebook album with my guest's face on it, and then you will also be able to see them up close as a reference point, because you get to play along. So you can pick one of our cards to case, and then you can share your version in that same event photo album, and then we can go through at the end of the show and feature everyone's cards, so we can kind of get to see all the fun stuff that you made as well. Now, if you're new to casing cards or you need a refresher, make sure you check out the Limes graphic created by Artith that I shared in the photo album for today's show. It is a super quick formula for casing cards when you're just not really sure where to start. So today's theme for Put the CAS in ChAoS was voted on by the ChAoS crew, all you in the chat, and it is card sketch, which, considering my guest, I doubt you'll be surprised. Voting is up now for next month's Card ChAoS, Put the CAS in ChAoS challenge. So make sure you click the link in the description box and then head to the group to get your vote in. Okay, now that we have the lay of the land, please join me in a very warm welcome for this month's super talented guest, Alicia, but you can call her Crafty Al.
That is right. Hello, everyone. Excited to be here. A little bit nervous, but excited.
To be honest, I'm always a little bit nervous. So, you just
I am too.
Lean into the nerves. It's fine. We got this. Welcome, friend. I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you so very much for joining me. I know that it's a little bit nerve-wracking because we really truly do not know what the other person created. We have no idea what we're casing. We have not opened it yet. So this is going to be fun and interesting and challenging and all of the good things. So let me backtrack. So in the very rare off chance that someone has not heard of you, I don't see how that's possible, but just in case, tell us a little bit about yourself, if you would, please.
Will do. Well, as Irene already said, my name is Alicia, but most people call me Crafty Al, and you are free to as well. I do lots of live streams on my channel, but what I'm probably most known for are my sheet load of cards, which is a free printable I put out each month where I give you a new sketch, supply list, and cutting guides to make the most of your cards and yield a sheet load. Well, I won't show you this month's just yet, but you can get my printables for free for the first 2 years they're out. So I hope you'll stop by my channel if you're not already a subscriber.
Yes, please do. Her sheet load of cards are amazing. They kind of cross the gamut of crafters, like people in every different little crafty communities like, oh, have you seen this month's sheet load? So I love that. I love hearing it pop up in just all these different areas because people really do love them. And it's great, especially when, sometimes we get in a funk and we're just like, I don't know what I'm going to create. I don't know what to do. You have the answers for us. It kind of gets that mojo flowing, So I love it. I love it. Thank you for everything you do for the craft community because you are a gem. So I appreciate it. No, absolutely. So hello to everybody who's streaming in. I did see some comments on my nails. I appreciate that. Thank you. I am so glad that everyone is here to join us. So we right now have these little packages in front of us. And again, we were very good. Nothing has been opened, but what do you think? Let's speculate first. What do you think we did? Or what do you think I did and what do I think you did? Let's start there.
Okay. Well, obviously you used a sketch.
I did.
I am thinking maybe you used a past sheet load for your card.
She's clairvoyant, folks. I did indeed. Very good guess. Very good guess. So then I'm thinking, I feel like you also probably did a sheet load, but maybe I feel like it's going to be a recent one though, either this month or last month. I'm thinking.
You must have ESP as well.
Yeah. All right. So what's funny, for our last episode, last month, or actually it was this month because it was supposed to be December, but it was delayed. But the last episode with Chelsea Comer, we both created basically the same card.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
It was outrageous. It was the funniest thing. We both used the same stamp set, the same color palette, the same elements from the stamp set. I mean, it was just the silliest thing. And it was like, okay, well, we opened the cards. We've officially cased them. Now we're done. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, we're done. Live over.
That was just so funny. So, I see Chelsea in the chat. It was hilarious. So I don't know that we'll run into that problem necessarily, but how funny would it be if that was what happened? But all right. So let's see. Did we see the sketch ahead of time? No, Linda, we did not. Because I couldn't tell her what I was going to be crafting, and she couldn't tell me what she was crafting. So we're going to learn now what the sketch is. So what do you think, friends? Should we get to opening?
Yep. Did you want to do one at a time, or you just want to
let's
rip it up?
Yeah, you go ahead first.
All right. I'm just gonna. This is still sealed, but I need to take it off camera because my address is on the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
let me make you bigger too. So
here, there you go. You can see here. I just tore that strip off.
Roberta says, I think Irene creates with a guest in mind. You might be right. You might be right, friend. Let's see.
And I did just dox myself because there was a post-it on the inside.
Whoops. It's all good. It's all good.
All right. Yeah. I see lots of colors here, and I am # Team Rainbow. So
I know.
Oh, that is so cute.
Thank you.
I love it. I think this was a recent rewind, wasn't it?
Did you recently rewind it? I deep dove.
Yes, this is very, gosh, yeah, I'll have to look for that. That is gorgeous.
Thank you. It is from the October 2021 sheet load of cards.
Okay.
So I went back in time, but you know what? It really spoke to me because I've been on a super tearing cards kick, or not tearing cards, tearing paper. I don't know. We got it as a craft roulette parameter. I'm not sure how recently, but within the past couple months, and I just have been so enjoying it. So when I was scrolling through all the sheet loads, and goodness, there are so many. Like I said, you do so much for this community, so thank you for that. But yes, Stephanie, it was from the vault for sure. So yeah. I saw that. I'm like, and like stop the crafty wheels. I was like, there it is.
I love it. Like, I love rainbows. I love vellum. I love using ephemera so I don't have to color.
Right.
This is it, guys.
Yep. I'm so glad you like it. Yay. Okay. So now let's switch it up and see what Crafty Al has sent to me. All right, here we go. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Yes, from the vault. Absolutely. All right, here we go. I'm excited. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I see some teal action. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. I recognize this. It is
very recent.
It is very recent sheet load. I love it. Oh, you can put it in plastic. Are you so fancy? Look at you. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Okay. There's even, is it glossy accents?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Awesome. How cute is this, friends? And I don't think I've ever seen this die. That is a gorgeous font.
Look inside the card.
Ooh. Oh, okay. She just thinks of everything. Would you look at this?
And you do not have to use that on your card. I just wanted to send you a couple in case you want to use it. So.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I do. That's the first thing I say too. Look, I love it. And there it is. That is very thoughtful. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, so funny. I'm so excited. So yes, friends, this is absolutely the current card sketch for sheet loads. So I've seen so much amazing inspiration, and it's there. It is right there. Let's get you back up on the screen here. Oop, my mouse will work. Come on, there we go. Look at that, everybody. So walk us through the sheet loads for a little bit, if you don't mind, just in case anybody hasn't seen it before.
Sure. So they are normally 2 pages, and the first page will have the new sketch for the month. And as long as you print out the PDF at 100%, this is the actual size of your card. So if you ever want to like audition your focal points, you know, like, oh, will this stamp fit there or will that look good? That is the size. So I give you what you need. So how many pieces of pattern paper, how many pieces of cardstock. Now, this month is a little different. Normally, like here is the one that Irene used for me. Normally, I give you the pieces, the dimensions for single pieces, but this month's cutting was a little bit weird, so I couldn't do that. So you don't always have to make a sheet load. And like I always like to say, these are great jumping off points. You can make these cards your own. I do usually have some suggestions down here at the bottom. And then on page 2, I give you the cutting guides for the pattern paper and the cardstock. So
Amazing.
just easy peasy, you're all good to go. And again, you can make these your own. Like with Irene's, hers has a mat on that angled piece. I did it just a little bit differently. So, you know, and I put pattern paper in the background instead of cardstock. Just whatever you like, you know, make it your own.
I think that's one of the things I love about them. They're so customizable. I mean, you give us a great formula, and then you just let us go do our own thing. It's so wonderful. Like I said, whenever we're just kind of stuck and need some crafty mojo, go check out sheet loads, friends. It's a great way to get that flowing for sure. And I love this card. Thank you so much for sending me. This is so exciting.
No, this is going to go on my shelf behind me for sure, because this has all my favorite things on it.
I'm so glad. I definitely did, like Roberta called me on it. I definitely do craft with my guest in mind. So I hope you were going to like it. And Joanne's asking, how do we subscribe to sheet loads? Please feel free to share.
So yeah, it's not really like subscribing to sheet load. You do have to be a subscriber to my channel. And on the first of each month, I come and I share the latest printable, show you the first cards I made, and then I say how you can get the file. Having you watch that entire video is how I keep the last 2 years free to subscribers. So you'll just listen, find out where the link is, and then you download it. Now, if you want past editions older than 2 years, so like the one that Irene used, it is now in the vault, and it's only available to channel members. And then I have a special file for them that shows thumbnails of each of the printables, and then they can just direct download to older ones. But there's, you know, you don't have to like sign up for an email list or do anything like that. Just subscribe and then be ready for the first of the month, which Irene, if you like tearing, you are going to want to check out the February 2026 sheet load of cards.
Ooh, preview, friends, preview, sneak peek. Awesome.
Yep.
I do. I'm super into tearing lately. I don't know what it is. I'm enjoying it. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for February now, even more so. Yay. Okay. So shall we talk about the elements of the cards that, like, what speaks to you about casing? Like what are you pulling from that card that immediately makes you say, I want to do this?
Now, as long as I can find it in time, because I don't want to be rustling around in my products for an hour, but I definitely want to find a piece of, maybe I like the alcohol ink or some kind of rainbowish pattern paper for the background. I am, of course, going to get out vellum. And like this piece here is a strip of cardstock, you know, just coordinating. My thing, what I always have the biggest problem with is like finding a stamp set to go with it or finding a sentiment. So I might go with just like a simple hello, maybe die cut word if I can find it. Because who can't use a hello card at any time?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'll definitely be tearing. Oh, I love this scallop in the background too.
Thanks.
I don't know if I'll have that.
Oh, yay. Okay, awesome. Well, and if anyone's asking, I haven't posted yet in the comments. I'll post Al's and I's links for different things that we created. But I haven't done it yet because obviously we couldn't tell each other what we were making, so there's nothing down there yet. But the majority of what you see on that card is all from Paper Rose. If anyone's asking, the Inky Colors collection, which just a fun fact that the watercolor side, the front of that, because that's 12 by 12 watercolor type, or not watercolor, well, like it looks like watercolor alcohol ink kind of paper. The front cover sheet of that 12 by 12 pad, you flip it over and it's just a ton of sentiments, including that hello you.
Oh, that's nice.
I know. That's one of my favorite things. It's just super, super handy. So, all right. I had to tell you too that the ribbon, I've never done like paper ribbon before. So that was a really fun thing to try. So thank you for that. That was creative.
Yes.
All right. So for me, let's see, what am I pulling from this? Well, okay. So first of all, you did one of the things that I love, which is a large sentiment. I'm all about large sentiments. So especially when they have a shadow with them, I literally have in my encyclopedia of crafts, if you will, I have a category that's called DNS, which is die and shadow, because I literally just look for that. So I love that. And then of course it's some delicious ice cream with the sprinkles. I mean, come on, that's so cute. And I see the matting layer, so that I think I'm gonna definitely, something's gonna come in at an angle for sure. I'm not sure if I'll do the exact same sheet load because I'm not sure if I have the cutting directions, so I don't want to mess anything up. But I'm gonna try. I think, because I really do love this this pattern, and I think it's so doable. And then I just love using pattern paper and ephemera. So I might pull in some ephemera too to kind of mirror the fun little ice cream cones. And they're like watercolory too, which is fun.
Yes.
I really like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to pull something in at an angle. I'm definitely going to use a large sentiment. And then I have to find some kind of pattern paper that makes sense together like this. Maybe I'll find some food too, because I mean, even when it's like below 0 out, I still want ice cream. I always want ice cream. So this is perfect.
Yes.
I love it. All right, friends. So which one of these cards speaks to you? I would love to know what you are feeling about it, because you can case them along with us. So you have a photo of your card available, right, Al?
Yes.
Okay. If we can pop over real quick and put in the photo album on the Facebook group, and I'll show everyone real quick how to do that. I'm gonna use the, where's my share screen? Here we go. Okay, share screen. All right, so in the Facebook group, it's called Card ChAoS with Irene Smith. So, oh, you know what? I'm going to backtrack real quick just to make sure that everyone knows how to get there. All right, so let me type it in real quick, Card ChAoS with Irene Smith. In that Facebook group, you will see a file or something that says media, or it'll say albums, depending on if you're on your phone or on a laptop. And then another one that says albums. And then you will see Al's lovely face right here. It says 12426, put the case in chaos card sketch. And then if you click on it, it shows you again the cover graphic, and it shows you LIMES. Now, LIMES is what I mentioned is the acronym that Ardith created. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Ardith, and she's my guest next month, by the way. And so it means list, include, modify, exclude, and spin. And it gives you ideas for what elements you can pull from a card, what you can exclude, like how do you determine what parts of a card you want to case. So it's a really helpful way of breaking down the case process, which really you can just use it and loosely create a card inspired by it. You can match it, card for card if you'd like. That's fine too. Whatever speaks to you. Just have some crafty fun with us this morning, friends. That's really what it's all about. Now, I am going to real quick on my phone grab my picture and upload it. So, Al, if you would mind doing the same.
Mine is not edited yet.
Okay.
So it's not even rotated the same way, but as soon as we are done, I will put a picture over there. I thought I had it ready. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You are totally fine. I'll go ahead and drop mine on there. And that way you guys can reference it if you'd like. And then also, I'm sure Al can, or I'll keep Al's card right here so that you can see it.
I could put one in from my original set. Do you want me to throw that in there?
Sure.
Like, I can do that. That's all right. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I had it edited.
It's totally fine. All right. No worries. Oh, hello, everyone. If you're just coming in, welcome. It's great to have you here with us. So, which card are you leaning toward for casing? I see Stephanie says she can't decide. Lisa says they're both stunning. Well, thank you, friend. That's very kind. Let's see. Oh, we got some new club members. Wonderful. Congratulations. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the screen. Oh, actually, I did just upload. So now if I refresh, now you'll be able to see my card there, and then in a moment we'll be able to see Al's as well. So you can just kind of go to this album, and then you can look at both cards up close and see which one you feel like casing. So I would love to see what you do. Now, while we do that real quick, I also want to add, we are giving away today the cards that we make, and I'm also going to give away a couple of gift certificates. So at any point, if you in the chat, I think, I'm not sure if this is right, so correct me if I'm wrong, Al, but I think it can only work in my chat. But I think it's if you drop hashtag Card Chaos Live, you'll be entered in the giveaway. So I think you have to do it in my chat for it to work, but I'm not 100% sure. And I just don't.
It should pull from mine.
Oh, it does. Oh, even better. Okay.
As long as you're using the StreamYard giveaway tool.
Yes.
Is that what you're using?
Yep.
Then that should work.
Perfect. Yeah. I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, but all right. So there we go. Hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat, and that will help you get into the giveaway. Oh, I see a Sarah Liz. Hi, friend. All right. Let's see one more time. Let's refresh. Okay. So now you can see I just refreshed. So you can scroll through the images. There's the Limes graphic if you need to be able to check that out and get some inspiration there. And then there's my card up close. And then here is one of Al's that she made for New Year. I'm obsessed with the papers you chose, by the way. I was loving this, and how you cut out the numbers. I'm like, that card is a party. It was a straight up party.
The paper was a digital from Creative Fabrica, and then the numbers I made available to my channel members as an SVG. So
that's awesome. That's really awesome. I love that. Okay, let me remove that one. Okay, let's see here. Let's zoom in. Okay, so I think we might be ready to get crafting. What do you think, friend?
I think it's time for the product hunt.
It's time for the product hunt. Would you like to go first?
Sure. Yeah, I'll be back.
All right. So we're going to send Al off to go check her stash and see what she would like to get. Now I'm thinking I might go. Well, okay. So I grabbed a couple of pattern paper packs and ephemera. So one I have here is the Scrappy Boy set. This is the Wonderland set, and then the Alice in Wonderland colored die cuts. In case anyone doesn't know, I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland nerd. I love Alice so much. She is my she's my hero. So I grabbed these. Maybe I'll use these. I'm not sure. I also grabbed one of my favorite sets from Not Too Shabby, which is Denim and Daisies. So I'm thinking I might go this route just because we've got summer vibes here, and I feel like the Denim and Daisies kind of gives summer vibes too. So I'm thinking I might go with this set. Plus, I really love the painterly look of this pattern paper, and I think that kind of matches. Hi there. I see a Jamie in the chat. Hi, friend. So I think I might be using these gorgeous papers and ephemera because it also matches kind of the watercolor feeling of the ice cream. So yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure. I also brought in, because I'm a fan of this too, the Not Too Shabby Dots for Winter paper pad, because it looks really good with this paper pad, but it's a really good basic neutral for this color family. So love this. All right, let's see. Angie says, has an Alice paper pack journals say has an Alice paper pack that I thought about getting because there are people in the Craft Roulette Exchange that like Alice. Good call, Angie. Absolutely. Oh, yep, they are lovely papers. I completely agree. Oh, and I see a Vicky Ruda. Hi, friend. Lots of friends. Hi, Kat. Hi, Donna. Oh, my goodness. Okay, thank you so much, friends, for joining us today. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so I think I'm going to try. Okay, now I've got some, let's see. So this is an A2 card. So I think I'm going to still do an A2 card. And I'm debating on, I kind of think I want to mat because I love that Al used 2 pattern papers. I want to do the same thing. So I think I'm going to do that as well. Okay. Oh, are you back, Al? Did I just see you? Nope. Okay. Not yet. That's okay.
Sorry, no, I was. Sorry, I was on mute. I am.
Oh, no,
Yes,
no.
yep, I can talk for a little bit if you need to go grab anything else.
I'm just debating on what sentiment I want to use. Because I'm like, okay, because I love me a good large sentiment. I really do, but I'm debating. I could just use the one you sent me, really.
Yeah, or on the original sketch, it is just a piece of ephemera there. So,
That's true.
if you want to leave the sentiment off, then make it your own.
I'm gonna hang on to this. I might go this route.
Okay.
We'll see. All right. Okay, here we go. So tell us, friends, who is crafting along with us today, and which card are you casing? I really want to hear. How many? I can't talk today. It's Saturday morning, friends. It's Saturday morning. I don't know. Oh, Christina says she loves that Denim and Daisies paper. I do too. This is one of my all-time favorites. I absolutely adore this. I feel like this is like, I want to be this girl, like the one who just is this vibe. Like I want to be her. Oh, yep. Terry's doing Alicia's sheet load. Nice.
Yay.
That's awesome. Oh, hey, this
So
piece.
That's gorgeous.
It's already at an angle too. I was like, kind of like, look at that.
I love that. Well, I'll tell you kind of what I grabbed out, what my thought is.
Absolutely.
I am going to, instead of using different pattern papers on the left and right, I'm just going to use a single pattern paper. And I decided, since it's freezing cold and icy in lots of places and snowy in lots of places, I was going to go with a snow theme. And this is from Whimsy Stamps. And for my vellum, I'm going to do some embossing with this snowflake folder. And for my sentiment, I don't have any ephemera that really goes with it, so I got out this large hello die. And
that's a good
that'll
one.
just take up my whole focal point just about.
That's perfect. That's a really good match. That's one of my favorite dies too, actually, the hello die. I love that one. It's a good one.
Mine too.
That's a good one for sure. All right, let's see here. It's cold in space too, says Jay. It is indeed. You are not wrong, friend. All right, so I think I need the chat to help me out. All right, so I have 3 pieces that are already cut at an angle from a project I did when I was fortunate enough to be part of the challenge team for Not Too Shabby. So since they're already cut at an angle, I think I'm gonna just use that to my advantage. But which of these do we want to use? So there's this jean pocket version with these adorable little daisies on it. So cute. And then, Lisa says she's going to try to case both. Nice. Okay. Ooh. She's brave. I'm impressed. Yes. All right. And then there's this one with the daisies. So cute. Oh my goodness. And then, wait, are these daisies? Are these Black-Eyed Susans? I am not a flower aficionado. I just know they're pretty.
Yeah. Don't ask me. I tell my people when they watch me, I have no idea what flowers are called or what color they should be.
Excellent. Big white. Okay. So Amanda Pear Blossom votes for big white daisies. All right. So what is everyone else thinking? So I like the blue background with white daisies. Okay. That's a second vote for this one. All right. And it is, the blue background is also the denim, by the way. Like, how fun are these? I kind of want these jeans. Like, I want jeans with just daisies all over them. I think they're so cute. All right. And then I was thinking, okay, so it seems like, white daisies are winning it. All right. I know it's hard to choose because this is a really good pack. All right. So we're going to go with the white daisies. I love it. Yep. Like the big daisies best. Okay. Yeah. It's overwhelming. Okay. All right. And then I was thinking that maybe I would use this, but now maybe not. Let's see. Okay. So, all right. So maybe help me with the next part then. Let's see what other element I should pull in to do. Cause I'm going to do how Al did the confetti or the sprinkles background. I want to do like a coordinating paper. So what's going to go with these big white daisies? We've got solid denim, but I think that's a little too much denim. Maybe we need some contrast in there. Let's see. There's that's not that one. There's denim pockets, but it's a little bit lighter. Small polka dot. Yeah, I think you might be right. There is also the yellow, the solid yellow. Or it's not solid, it's like sparkly. I don't know if you can quite tell. little bit sparkly. So that's an option. I think I am leaning towards small polka dot though too. All right, so I think it's either going to be this one, or we pull in one of the dots for winter. See, I had a reason I pulled this in. I had a feeling. All right, so with this paper, so we have several different options. If I can get this out. See, I've used it a lot. Okay, we've got a solid yellow vote. Do you have a stamp set tone on tone? Oh, tone on tone would be fun. That could be fun. I think I'm going to stick with the ephemera though today, but that is a really good idea. I do love tone on tone. All right, so we're just going to flip through real quick and see. I kind of like the light blue. I like the gray too, actually. I don't know. We have another vote for the yellow. Yellow one is great. Okay, I feel like the chat's leaning yellow.
I think anything's going to look great.
That's true. That's true. It's hard to make anything not look great when the products are so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, friends, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the daisies and we're gonna do the yellow. All right. Everything else is getting set aside. So you are getting to work over there. You're already going.
Yeah. Oh, was I supposed to wait? I was trying to get my stuff cut.
No, not at all. You're totally fine.
I ended up, instead of tearing, I used my Tim Holtz Deckle trimmer because since I cut one piece and wasn't thinking, so I was afraid I would tear too much if I just did it out of the center. So it has a torn edge look.
I love it. I love it. All right, so
hopefully my card doesn't go too fast. I might have to make two.
Oh goodness, case myself and case you.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just to be honest, I'm just a slow crafter, and that's part of the problem. And you may have guessed, indecision is part of my issue. I struggle a little bit with that.
I know you want it to be, not perfect, but
right.
You want to like it too. So
I want to like it too. You're exactly right. Okay. So, but I agree with the crowd yellow, but I did like the first one the best. Oh, you like the watercolor one? Yeah, I was wanting to pull that in just because of the watercolor ice cream cones, but that's okay. We still get the gist. But I think I am going to step away real quick because I need to grab some colored cardstock. I will be right back.
Alrighty. I will keep them busy. So first of all, if you're ever on my live streams, you know that I love for you to give videos your stamp of approval, which means smash the like button no matter which channel you are on. And if you have a crafty friend you can share the live stream with, I hope that you will do that as well. So far, I've just got my base done, and I think I will do my hello from the same cardstock in the background, which is Blue Cheese from Tailored Expressions. And I think my ribbon, if I do, this has a kind of a cardstock ribbon, which I do explain over here how to make it. But I think if I do that, I might use the Blue Cheese as well. I just don't know if that'll be too much. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this out of my Blue Cheese, and then we'll do the embossing of the vellum. If you have ever embossed vellum, let us know over there in the chat box, guys. One of the things I like to do when I emboss vellum so it doesn't tear is put just a piece of recycled printer paper behind the vellum to help that out from getting like the tearing through there, if you've ever done that. And I cannot remember how to, no, I don't think I need that.
Chelsea says, I love the color name, Blue Cheese.
Yeah, you do not want to craft with Tailored Expressions cardstocks if you're hungry, because they are all food names.
Yep. And they're all delicious.
Yes.
This is it's kind of a silly crafty indulgence of mine, but I always thought to myself, like, if I had my own line of inks, what would I call them? And that's, many people know it's because I just love words. And so I like to come up with silly names. So I had one the other night, actually, which if I did a reddish brown color, like that had kind of like a reddish tone to it, but it was definitely like a brown, like a leathery brown, I would call it Blazing Saddles.
Nice.
Literally, I know the stuff you think about, right? But I did. That was my thought process. I'm like, if I have it, I'm going to call it Blazing Saddles.
Well, I know that you have some friends in the craft industry, so you might want to, get your ideas out there.
Well, that's a fair point. I'm obsessed with ink and words. Those are like my things. I have a ridiculous collection of ink just because I love them so much, and I like naming stuff. So there we go. We
I
all have
love
our
it.
quirks, right?
Yeah, whenever I name anything, it has to I like alliteration,
Oh yeah,
where it starts with the same letter or sound. So that's yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, it has to. I completely agree. Completely agree. Oh, and I just cut that too short. Lovely. Let's try that again. Dang it. I did. I completely cut that too short. Ugh. All right. I meant to do 4 1/4 and I cut it at 4.
Oh.
It happens. That's all right.
Yeah, you could have always went smaller, but going bigger after you cut it is a little hard.
Yep, exactly. So now I'm wondering if I should. Let me see if I have another one. I'm sure I have another one. I'm using a Concord 9th Midnight cardstock. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. I do have some. Wait, is that the same? Why does it look different? Wait, no, that's blueberry, not, isn't it? Oh, yep. Oh,
Oh man,
yep,
that was close together. You must be.
yeah, that was not quite the right one. Darn it. Let's see. I feel like I had a dark one in there somewhere. I'm gonna laugh if that's literally like my last sheet of it too.
Oh no.
I think it is.
Oh, I think that other one will be fine, right?
I think it's gonna have to be because
Yeah.
choice. Oh, why do I set myself impossible challenges, friends? Like why? Good grief. All right, and it wouldn't have been a problem except I really like top folding cards, and so that's where I started with that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a top fold, and then I cut it too short. Let's see. Oh, question for Irene. Weird question. Would you rather wear paper or collage your car with it? Oh, rather wear paper or collage my car with it. That is a great question. I love would you rather questions. I'd rather wear paper I feel like I wear paper pretty much daily anyway. I mean, I'm sure I wear paper, I wear glitter, I wear glue. Like, I think we all do, right, Al?
The back of foam tape. I don't know about you, but it's always the back of the foam tape.
Always. And it pops up in the weirdest places too. It's definitely something I have on me all the time. So since I'm already always wearing paper, I would like to collage my car with it. I think that would be a great way to personalize my vehicle.
Yes. Pick out your favorite patterns.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I think that would be a lot of fun, actually. I could get behind that. Oh, goodness, that's so funny. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, I'm sorry, everyone. I just hit my camera. My apologies. You can use, I could use a marker to match it. Amanda, you're right about that. I already moved it, dang it. Oh, and Chelsea says that's a way to use your scraps on a car. Genius. Absolutely right.
Yes, who has like tons and tons and tons of scraps.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who doesn't?
That's true. Yeah, that's right. Just tell us if you don't.
Yeah, exactly. That's so funny. All right, let's see. Oh, Donna would paper her car too. I like it. That's so funny. All right. So do you have a favorite card that you have cased or that someone has cased of yours that you can recall? Just out of curiosity.
Not really, but like each month I do host the Oh So Inspired collaboration, and we take a project and make something new based upon it. And I took a card that was gorgeous. This month it was like kind of a abstract card,
Mm-hmm.
and I made bookmarks. Instead of making a card, I used the elements and made some bookmarks. So I used to do something kind of similar to this live, where we wouldn't know what we were casing or taking inspiration from until that night. And
Mm-hmm.
I just love, I think no matter like what people's favorite medium is or their style or their skill level. I think you can always take something from somebody else's project and make it your own or be inspired by it.
Agreed.
So I don't have a favorite. I just love like casing or limesing. I don't know what you want to call it.
All of the above. Yes.
Yes.
I completely agree. And there's, I feel like it's a really nice way to honor someone's talent as
Mm,
well, because you're saying like was so inspired by what you made that I had
yeah.
to try it myself and show you, like, look what I did, look what
Right.
you inspired. So I really like casing cards, and it also, because it does help to kind of give you a jumping off point. So
Mhm.
that's always fun too. But,
What is that? Imitation is a
oh yeah.
sincerest form of flattery or something.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. All right, so 4 1/4. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm still working on my A2 over here. So 5.5. Okay.
I have to figure out my ribbon because it's going to have to be a little bit different behind this sentiment since it's not a circle, it's squished. So that might take me a minute.
Oh, no worries. I'm definitely going to be taking a minute, so you take your time. All right, I think I'm going to go. So I'm bringing back in case anyone hasn't seen it yet. This is Al's card that she sent me, which I adore. And I feel like I need to find a way to bring in the glitter, or not the glitter, the what am I trying to
Glossy
say?
accents.
Yes, the glossy accents. I feel like I need to do some kind of gloss. So I'm going to think
Yeah,
about
that was like a last minute thing. And like even I don't know if you can tell, but like even Irene's card, it has like some of that glossy accent stuff on it. Did
It
that
does.
already come on the ephemera?
Yes, those are my favorite from Paper Rose. They are already embossed die cuts, and you just
That
pop
is
them out of
neat.
a sheet and they come like that. It's so easy. So
I
easy.
love that.
I
Yes,
do
and
too.
here, if you're coming in late, this is a card Irene sent me, which you would think I would definitely take inspiration from the rainbows, but I didn't. I didn't. I'm going to switch it up a little bit.
Keeping everyone on their toes. I like it.
Well, and I'll show you since I know I'm probably going to get my card done here in about 2 minutes.
Oh
So
gosh. Okay. I'm
no,
actually not
don't rush.
far behind.
I'm going to decorate the inside, but I will show the other. So, sheet load this month shows you how to make 4 cards with one piece of 6x6 pattern paper and some cardstock. Well,
Mhm.
the paper that I used for Irene's card, it was directional. So, I actually had to kind of move that piece around. And here are the other 3 cards that I made with that. And all of them, I got really fancy with that glossy accents.
You did. I love it. And I haven't used my glossy accents in a while, so I appreciate the inspiration. It's kind of just
It's probably been over 6 months since I have, but I'm like, it was otherwise kind of plain,
Mhm.
but it was too busy for gems because I don't think you would have been able to see them. So I thought that was a nice touch.
It is. That was a
Uh,
genius touch. Let's see here. Okay. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. All right. Man, I do love a large supplement. These are great.
oh, and Irene, what I do with those, I always cut them out of white cardstock and I use like little ink daubers and color them whatever color I want.
That's
Just like tap, 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 tap.
so smart. So smart.
Because even the one I sent you, these were all originally white thank yous as well. And I just
Oh,
used ink.
cool. Yeah, it looks like colored cardstock. That's awesome. And you know what? Since I used Concord and Ninth cardstock, I do have the Concord and Ninth ink, and maybe I will make it the same color.
There you go.
We will see here. Thank you again for sending me these. These are so cute.
Yes.
That was a wonderful touch.
Sarah Liz says she loves the thank you. Where did that come from? Sarah Liz, you are a member. So if you go to the monthly blog, you'll have to scroll down to the bottom. And that was a past free cut file. So you'll just look for a little graphic that has, I think it's various thank yous or thanks. And you can download that SVG file.
So what inspires the files that you create? Like what what tells you like, oh, I think today I'm going to do this?
Well, with sentiments, I just like you, I love a word with a shadow, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't always have those dies. So that is probably what I do most often, besides designing sheet load,
Mm-hmm.
are sentiments with shadow. And I love this font. So I have a lot of different sentiment sets that have SVG files with this font.
Okay.
And yeah, so with like, well, this is not the same font, but I did not have any New Year's kind of big, you know, images or sentiments.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be seasonal. I have gotten into creating my own pattern paper lately, so I've shared a few of those files, and it's mostly seasonal, I guess, when I do that.
That's a lot of fun. I love that. I got into making my own pattern paper, but not quite like that. I've been doing it actually. It's funny that I'm mentioning this because it was a not too shabby retreat that kind of taught me. It was not last year's, the year before. Um, it was a not too shabby retreat, and Carrie Rhodes taught a class on making your own pattern paper with repeat stamping.
Yes.
And I have been obsessed with that technique ever since. I love it. I just love it. But
Well,
I,
and it's a great way to stretch your stamps that you have,
yes,
It's
it sure is. But especially like the little ones that just kind of hang out on our stash and we don't really do anything with them.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of Carrie Rhodes, hi Carrie. Hi friend. That's
Hello,
okay.
Carrie.
So I think I've mentioned her several times when I've done that. But yeah, thank you again for teaching us how to make your own pattern paper with repeat stamping. I love it. And stenciling and all the different splatter and stuff. It was amazing. Oh, Carrie, you're so sweet. You made my day, friend. All right, so I'm going to bring in this. This is my favorite die set is when it comes to nesting with a design pattern. I am sorry that it's not available. It's my favorite things. Sadly, we can't get it anymore, but I'm going to keep using it because I love it. So there are still other ones out there. This is wonky stitched rectangles, but there are definitely other options out there for similar designs. But I'm actually going to use it on my panel here. But before I do that, I wanted to see, because I'm debating, do I add blue? I think I do need the blue on the sentiment here. I think I do. Yeah, I think I'm going to add the blue in. Okay, and while I do that, just a reminder: if you are interested in winning one of the cards or the cards that Al and I are making today, or in winning a gift certificate, because I'm giving a couple of those away, then drop hashtag CardChaos Live in the chat. And please make sure you like the streams. Please make sure you are following Al. Her inspiration is just outrageous. There's so much amazing stuff that she shares, and she's just like the queen of inspiring folks. So make sure that you're over there checking out what she does. So to that point, I would love to know, Al, since you do so many amazing things that inspire the craft community, what really inspires you?
I
Not on the spot or anything.
Yes, I know, right? It's all these deep questions, you guys, like wearing pattern paper or collaging your car with it. Of course, I love a layout to look at like the elements of design, but honestly, I love colors. I use color cubes a lot, and before I got those, I still loved colors, but I couldn't put anything together but like two colors or maybe a rainbow.
Yeah.
I love colors. I like to find inspiration in kind of odd places. If you go to a store and you like the pattern on like a dish towel or
Fun.
on a shirt, see if you have something at home
Mm-hmm.
to make your own.
I love that. I've actually done something similar. I started it when a couple years ago, my husband and I, well, a few years ago, went to Panama in Central America for vacation, and I noticed that the resort just had such amazing like architecture and paintings and things on the wall, and even the patterns on their like what's called poolside like lounge chairs and stuff was really cool. So I found myself, my phone was sitting on the chair, and I didn't realize I had turned my camera on, and the camera was zoomed all the way in on the pattern of the chair. And I'm like, that is such a cool pattern. So I had never noticed it before. But when I
Nice.
did that, I was like, oh, new favorite hobby unlocked. Like,
Yeah.
where can we find these amazing patterns? So since then, yeah, I too have been finding inspiration just out in the world, basically.
Great. All right, I have a question now, maybe for the group.
Yes.
Okay, so my cardstock ribbon, it is not wide enough to show behind my sentiment, and I really don't like it up and down like that, so it shows. What are some ideas that I can do behind my hello, to help make it stand out? Or what could I add to my card? I'll watch the comments.
Yes, drop your ideas in the chat. We know there are so many talented folks in the chat. So share your thoughts with us, friends. What can we do?
Yeah, I don't know.
See. I am loading on this ink. But I'm doing exactly what you said. I'm just kind of pouncing it on, and
Yep,
it's taking the ink beautifully. Well, there we go. All right. I
that
always
does look great.
Thank you. I always feel like I need to do something though. Maybe I just spray some water down and just make like an ink smush kind of background real quick, because that's a lot of ink to waste.
Oh, oh gosh, no. In my live streams, I tell people, I'm like, don't get out your craft police badge. I am getting rid of this. And I just clean it right up.
You're
Do not watch
absolutely
me if you want. Okay.
right.
Um,
I know it's hard for me to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna clean it up. It's fine. There's also, in fairness, something very satisfying about this mess, and then just wipe it and it's gone.
mhm, mhm. All right, I'm going through. I did see somebody say to cut it apart. I can't remember who it was. I totally would if I would not have put this hello on vellum, but you'll be able to see that there's like a slit in the middle. But that would have been my first go-to.
Mm-hmm. So we
And I
got
can't make it any longer because that's already 11-inch paper or cardstock, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I like Amanda says skip ribbon, add blue gems. That is definitely a possibility.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a great example of making it your own too.
Yes. Okay. And Angie, I kind of thought what Angie said, maybe loops of thread or twine. I kind of thought about that too, but do like a fake one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, or maybe I'll do a real one, guys, because we have time.
Yeah, true. I'm still going around here, so yeah, we definitely have time. Although I'm not too far from done.
And don't hurry on my account. I just always feel like I rush and get everything done. Like
I,
on Craft Roulette, I
mhm,
mean, I almost beat Mary Dunn sometimes. I mean, because I think there I am so focused on my goal of just getting something done
right.
that I do it as quick as possible. So
I definitely get that. The last time I was on the show, I was very surprised at how quickly it came together. But I think it was because I ended up using a card kit basically, and so all the pieces were right. I mean, I didn't use the pattern; I just used all the pieces from it. But
mhm.
because I didn't have to really hunt for anything, so it was right there, and it was kind of, my ideas were contained as a result. So I think that definitely helped. But usually, yeah, I'm such a slow crafter. And of course, the irony of that is, for those who don't know, I host a weekly card challenge. The other version of Card ChAoS, the original. It's Card ChAoS quarter-hour cards, where me and a guest we make cards in 15 minutes, with the timer going. So that's why it's of course very funny that I say that I struggle with that, but I do. It's the truth. And maybe that's part of what inspired Card ChAoS, is just that I have a tough time getting stuff done, and I was like, okay, maybe if I put a clock to it, I'll actually finish a project.
That's funny.
I know, it's the silly stuff, but hey, I mean, it's been working. So if you haven't joined me for Card ChAoS yet, friends, please do. This is
Yes, it's fun. I like how you do like different themes and all your different guests have their own style. I do love to watch it. I
Thank you.
don't always chat because many times I'm on the treadmill, and I tell you what, if I look the wrong way on the treadmill, I about fall off. So
Oh
there's no
no,
way I can text.
completely understood. No, safety first for sure. So, but thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. And yeah, the guests are always so much fun. And I mean, clearly look at the guest I've got today. But this is the iteration of Card Chaos, the evolution of Card Chaos, if you will. Because my idea was that Card Chaos is kind of an umbrella, and then other different challenges will come underneath it. And that's also because there's a lot of things that I love, but I also love games. I'm a huge game nerd, and whether it's board games or word games or card games, I love all of the games. And so I hope that I can translate that love of games to card making and crafting and share that joy with others through different kind of challenges. So this is the second version, like I said, of Card Chaos. This is the second game, if you will. And yes,
Well,
there are others.
I think I mentioned maybe on one of my monthly channel member lives that I wanted you to ask me to be a guest. And I'm like, and she's starting this new one where they case cards. And I think somebody must have told you.
I did hear it from a little birdie. I did indeed. And I was very excited when I heard that. So I was like, oh, okay, hold on. Hold on, everybody. I got to talk to Al. Like, let's get her on the show. So thank you again so much for doing this and for being here with me. You really are such an inspiration.
Thank
And
you for inviting me.
oh, it's wonderful to have you. And I'm loving this sentiment. So thank you again for that too. That's super fun. All right. So I'm going to take this. Oh, I'm on the treadmill now. Huh, I love it.
Oh,
Had to
yeah,
stop the message though. Yeah, definitely be safe. Oh, and Sarah Liz says, Irene, what's your favorite nerdy board game? You're the second person to ask me that in 2 weeks, funnily enough. And my answer is going to be the same. But I have so many board games that I love and just games in general that I love. But I think my all-time favorite for one very specific reason is Cranium. Now, I don't know if anyone has played Cranium or if you're all familiar with it, but essentially, board games, I feel like some people kind of steer away from them because, and I've heard this before, they say it makes them feel less smart. I feel like games and fun and joy really should be accessible to everyone. And Cranium is a game that I think does that because there are several different categories in it. There's a word section, there's a artistic section, like sculpting, drawing, there's an acting and singing and humming section. There's a bunch of different parts to it. And so Cranium, I feel like, is the game that at least everybody is good at something. And so, yeah, it's a team game, but you can definitely play it and everyone has their strengths and they really shine in Cranium. So that's why Cranium is my favorite.
I love that. I have a random, so my sister will come visit and they like what I call odd games. Like if you have to have a game explained to you and your brain is like, WTF, I'm too tired for this, that's the kind of games they like. But they brought, it's kind of like a card game and it is called Love Letter. Now, if anybody in the chat knows what that is, I want you to put Love Letter in all caps because my family now loves that game. We play it just every once in a while, like after dinner or something.
Somebody put that in the chat for me. It's one of my favorites too.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, I love Love Letters. It's great. It's so great. Did you have the deluxe version?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I might have to send you a gift because the deluxe version is really nice too. It's got more cards and different options, and yeah, it's really fun. Really fun. I love when I hear other people play the same games that I have. That's amazing.
Well, the last time they came, so you've probably played this one, but I have always I see the different versions in, Barnes and Noble or like that kind of place where they sell kind of different games.
Yeah.
Ticket to Ride.
Oh yeah. Another favorite.
I have always wanted to try it, and they had a version, I believe it's a Germany, it's like the country of Germany, and it was so fun. And I want that specific version because it had I think they maybe all kind of have their own rules. There's like different things about them. And that one was super fun.
That's awesome. I have I have the Cranium that is US, and then I have Cranium that is it's not Cranium, Ticket to Ride. That is what is it? It's like 19th century England. So
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's super fun. But Cranium is gosh, I keep saying Cranium. Ticket to Ride is a very good one. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's out of stock. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize the paper was out of stock. Ugh. I apologize, friends. I can't help it. I love this paper so much. I just had to use it. I'm sorry, though. I did not realize it. But I guarantee if you visit the shop, you will find something else to love because all of the papers are beautiful. All right, let's see. I've also, speaking of games, I've gotten a new obsession now that I will link below if anyone's interested in it. I started playing it. I got it. It was a Christmas present to myself, basically. And then I loved it so much, I gave it to my friends. It's called Piles. And it is basically a card game. But the concept is that it's so simple. The concept is just that you have like piles of laundry, basically, which I know that's fun, right?
Well, you have to be kidding me. You have a game about laundry.
I have a game about laundry. Yeah, it's hilarious. So the idea, it's basically a matching / memory game where one of the things I love about it, there are no turns. Nobody takes turns. Everyone literally goes at the same time. And so you don't have to wait for anyone to to maybe taking a little too long or anything like that. So you are dealt these random piles and they're all upside down and nobody can see. There's 6 piles for everybody. And then you take your turns, or not turns. You take your time quickly. You flip over a pile and you see, like, I might have a sock and a pair of jeans and a dress and a scarf. And the idea is that you have to have in every one of your piles 4 identical clothing items in 4 different colors. And so you pick it up, you say, oh, you know what? There's a sock in the middle that matches this sock. So I'm going to try to make this my sock pile. So you throw out the jeans and pick up the socks, but hope that you do it before anyone else because somebody else has the same plan. So it's so silly and so much fun.
That kind of reminds me of Pit. Do you know what that is? Like a stock market trading game?
I've not heard of that.
Oh, so let's say you have like corn and wheat and soybean, and you have to try to corner the market and get all of the cards of your choice. And you're like passing, I'll trade you two, like in the stock market.
Okay.
And then there's this bell in the middle of the table that once you've cornered the market, you have to like smash it. Oh, that bell gets crazy. It gets like shoved across the table.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love that. No, how have I not heard of that? Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta check that out. Thanks for the recommendation.
Yeah, Pit.
Okay. Because you're like, isn't that what they call it when you're on the floor at Wall Street? Isn't that the pit?
Now that I don't know, but I would probably guess yes.
Oh, Kalinda says, wow, I forgot about Pit. It's been 20 years since I played that.
Yes, it is. It is vintage, but you can still get it.
There's another vintage game that I like. I was telling some friends about it recently because one of my moderators is also a big game nerd, just like me, Allison. And I was telling her about Guillotine, which sounds awful, but it's actually, it's very funny. It's a card game. And I remember I first played it when I was 18. So, like 3 years ago. Yeah, maybe a couple decades ago. And it's basically a game that it's based on the French Revolution, but it's funny because all the cards are different, like diplomats, royalty, or like peasants and just different kinds of people that were alive during the French Revolution. And the whole idea is how many royals can you get in front of the guillotine to rack up your points?
Oh my God.
It sounds kind of grim, but I promise it's actually pretty funny. Cards are entertaining and everything. Yeah, it's funny stuff. So I just, there's so many games out there though that are just such a blast. All right. Oh yeah, it is called The Pit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, interesting. Stephanie says one of my all-time faves is New Orleans Big Band. That's another one I haven't heard of.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, keep the recommendations coming, friends. I'm learning some stuff today. I love that. I am a gamer, so give me all the games. All right, let's see here. So, wait a minute.
Oh, look at that.
What do we think, friends? I think
perfect.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay. I think this just answered itself. I love it. Like I said, this was a summer vibe pack. I just felt it. Okay.
That's great.
That is so fun. Or there's even this adorable little girlie who's eating her ice cream. Hmm,
Yes.
super. See, like who doesn't want to be that girl? She's out
Right.
living life, you know? So good. All right, just double checking if there's anything else in here I want. Your card is super cute.
Thanks.
Yeah, super, super cute. All right, and mine, I just need to add the sentiment and my little ice cream, which I think I will put some glaze on. Why can't I think of what it's called today? So,
Normally I can't. I'm like, you know that shiny stuff?
that's so funny. Like, what is going on? Like, how did I suddenly forget what it's called? Good grief.
And I'm sure different companies call it different things too.
True. Maybe that's why I can't. I'm just like struggling here.
We're getting lots of great game recommendations.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, friends. That's awesome. Okay, let's see here. So is anyone else almost done with their projects too? Ooh, Ticket to Ride. Yep, the Euro and the US version. Yep. Phase 10, Uno Attack. Nice. Oh, thank you, Joanne. She likes our cards.
Hey.
Appreciate that. I think I'm gonna pop this up a bit. Oh, I think I made these too wide. Take two.
That's the worst about die cut sentiments with vellum on the back. You have to be
Yeah,
so careful to like hide your foam if you want to pop it up.
that is very true. That is the challenging part. But we are crafters. We fear nothing. At least I
Here,
tell myself that.
so I don't know if people saw me rip this off my glitter dots, the outside, but I know many of you would say, keep that, keep that. No, just like messy ink that's going in the trash.
Yeah, that I see
It
why
is
they say
it's a
it.
big sticker.
That oh wow, okay. Now see, I have a hard time throwing stuff away too, but I probably would let that one go. Sometimes you just need to purge though, you know. You just like let it go. It's healthy to let go sometimes.
Yes. I
I
need to
do,
let go of more.
I do too, honestly. I really do. My craft room is horrendous, but it's full of crafts, so I mean I can't be mad at that. But it's definitely it needs some TLC. My friends are
Mine
always saying,
too.
come over and
Mine
help.
too.
Yeah, it's just challenging because who wants to clean when you could be crafting? You know, I mean, really. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. So we were speaking about craft roulette earlier. So for those of us who were in the chat last night, did we catch an announcement? A special fun announcement? Paper Gans or not Paper Gans, it is Craft Roulette Live 2026 is officially going to be sold the first week of February.
Yay.
Yes. So are you going to be going again this year?
I have to see. I have some stuff going on that I'm like going to the doctors and getting tests and stuff about. So
Okay.
I'm trying to wait and see what all turns out with that.
Mhm.
Um, and
Hopefully.
with it's going to get super expensive too for everything. So
Yeah, that's a fair point. Absolutely. Well, maybe your alter ego Lou will go for you.
I think Lou's retired. I think
Lou's
Lou is
retired.
retired.
Well, I mean, she had quite the empire, so she probably live in the large somewhere, right?
That's true. I've made all the money I need to. Yeah.
Exactly. That was so much fun. You played that part so well. For anyone who is not aware of what we're talking about, Al did an amazing rendition last year of a sort of very friendly mobster in Paper Ganza, and it was fun. She got to role play, and well, you could talk about it if you'd like, but it was great.
Yeah, so I cannot say no to Mary Gunn, right?
Right.
And I'm also, no matter what I might portray here on the internet during a live stream, I am very shy, very much an introvert. Like I flunked, I don't know how many times in college when I was attending, I flunked speech because I could not get up in front of people. So
Oh,
I really don't like that. But Mary's like, well, I think, Amanda asked me, but they wanted me to participate in that evening's entertainment, and like I say, I cannot say no to her, and they're like, "All you have to do is read off a script." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it." And I also like to give things my 100% if I'm gonna do it, and I was, we went to a high school reunion, and I was pretty much like the weed dealer,
You
and it was definitely out of my comfort zone, but I did give it my all.
did. It was
And
awesome.
I don't know if Jessica's in the chat, but Jessica gave me a prop, and that probably helped me focus on something else besides myself.
Aw.
But yes.
Public speaking is definitely a very, very real fear. That is for sure. So I applaud you for getting through that, because I know that couldn't have been easy, but you did such an amazing job. And
Well,
you
yeah, and they're like, yeah, all you have to do is read from the script, right? I'm like, okay, I can do that. And then so people get it. Like, I was not the first one to go. They have the hosts, and then the host started asking other people questions because we got some background information on our character, and they start asking these other people questions that I know were not on their background
oh
information.
no.
I'm like, how are these people doing this improv? So
Oh,
oh my gosh.
that had to be really nerve-wracking. Oh,
So I tried to think of, like, oh, the 420 Club, like, I know nothing about, but I'm trying to think of everything and still not offend anybody.
um,
So that was probably what I was most scared of.
no,
I did not need to get canceled at Paperganza.
I don't think you had to worry about that. Everyone in the chat says you were definitely great. So no, that was wonderful. You committed to the bit, and it was great. I loved it. Everyone was cracking up. It was so much fun. It's just so entertaining. And I wonder how many people saw the ending coming. I had an inkling, but I didn't fully guess it. I gotta admit.
Yeah, no, me neither. I really thought it was me for a while.
Yeah, yeah. So interesting. That was a fun time. But this time, like I said, it's going to be Craft Roulette Live 2026 is the name, and it's going to be in Kansas City, Missouri again. For anyone who has not gone before, it was an amazing time and a wonderful experience, and a great opportunity to see so many friends, and to have so many people that you might interact with really on a weekly or even daily basis in some cases, but to have them there in person in one room, it was,
Yep,
yeah, it was
it
electric.
was.
I think it was
So,
like,
and it sounds like this year, because I was again in the chat, but I was doing work. It
mhm.
sounds like it's going to be different. Like,
Yes, there's even going to be
so
a virtual option this year. So for friends who want to attend but aren't able to go live, there's a virtual ticket, which is huge. And it's going to be, I think, mostly run or hosted by, or in some capacity, Caitlin Anthony is going to be handling the virtual part. So that's going to be fun. And the live is going to have, oh my gosh, so many people, including Carrie Rhodes, who's in the chat, and Carissa Wiley, and Ardith that we mentioned earlier, that is my guest for next month, and who came up with limes, which is a great way of casing cards. She's going to be there as well from Canada. Just a lot of amazing people and fun craft rouletters. So it's going to be a good time. It's August 13th through the 15th for anyone who's considering or interested in it. And everyone, I hope you are at least considering, because it is an amazing, amazing trip. All right. I think I'm going to go, let's see. So I did a much more faithful case than I intended to, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't know if it's quite considered selectively editing when it's so faithful, but I'm okay with it. I'm definitely okay with it.
I love the yellow and blue together. That looks gorgeous.
Thank you. All right, and then I think I can just add this little piece, and I think we can call it a day. I think this will be done. So yes, thank you, Lisa, for the reminder. Oh, and Joanne, that's very kind. You could never talk and craft, especially on YouTube. You know, it's funny. Most people who know me also, I am really quite introverted myself, and people find that very surprising. And it's kind of a fun fact. When I was in college, for my master's degree, one of the first classes that we had to take was basically, I called it the quiz class, because all we did was take essentially like personality quizzes, and it was all about learning our style and our aesthetic in business. And one of them was the Myers-Briggs test, which I know several people have taken, and the concept of it was to see, let's take the test, see what your results are, and then write a paper on it talking about the results. Well, it's very not like me to contradict anyone in academia, but the results of the test said that I am highly extroverted and that I, engaging and blah, blah, like all these different things that I'm like, yeah, that's not me. I'm like, you got my test mixed up with someone else. So I talked to my professor because I was like, time is kind of running out on this paper being due. And I always want to do my best. And I'm struggling because I don't agree with what it said. And he kind of chuckled and he's like, a lot of times, he's like, a lot of times we basically have to fake it for so long that we can do it even when we're not trying to. I'm like, wait, so you're saying I faked the test? He's like, I think you've been in this business realm for so long that you kind of had to, put on the persona to the point that you now have the ability of even faking the test. I was like, what? Like, that's wild. So I was very, very surprised, but that stuck with me because I thought that was a really interesting idea, I guess. All right, I'm trying to get this down in here. There we go. We're just going to put it right there, just kind of along the line.
Yay.
All right. Anyway, I thought that was my interesting / non-interesting backstory about I too am an introvert and this kind of stuff is very hard, but I just love to have fun. And I figure, what's the difference of doing this by myself? Or doing it with friends. It's just happy to do it with friends. So here we are. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh no, please. I tell you, I rush when I do stuff like this because I have an objective.
Yeah, I totally get that. I just try so hard to get it done, but at the same time, I'm just jabbering away. So that's on me. But I hope that we've given our friends some time to also craft along with us and have some fun with that. I think I might do I'm going to probably do just a couple finishing touches because I just still wanted to do the glossy accents, but I'm looking and I can't seem to find it. Huh. So let's see. I also have, why is everything gone? Everything's always gone. This is the souffle pen. Nope, I'm not going to do that. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Jelly roll. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to add just some white accents here.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Just to brighten this part up a little bit. I like doing white accents on things.
Oh, yeah, that looks great.
Thank you.
That's very neat. Gives it some dimension.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. Exactly. Let's see here. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. So can you tell us a little bit more about Oh So Inspired?
Sure, yeah. So it is a monthly collaboration on my YouTube channel, and there are some friends in the chat who are part of the team. Last year, each month we selected a team member and we could each choose a different project of theirs to take inspiration from. Last year. But this year, we are back to voting on the inspiration pieces. So whichever wins for that month, everybody uses that as their jumping off point. So it is very similar to today, like where this was my jumping off point. And then as you hop along, it's amazing how that same piece inspires completely different cards or projects. Because you could take the color palette, you could take the layout, you could take the fact that it's a birthday card, and whatever you want. So it is super fun to just see how that's transformed. And that is each month on the 20th. So it would be near the top of my video list if you want to head over there and see what everybody created. And I know you're going to recognize some faces on the team. So.
Absolutely. I was watching the October one recently, just kind of going back and watching. You had Yvette and Justine on there, and it's just fun to watch people's craft process, I guess, and kind of see how they interpret the different cards and how they make it their own essentially. So yeah, I love Also Inspired, and I like how because I love casing cards like you do, and it's just fun, and to see people's thought process for me, I think is my favorite part, just because you never know how other people's inspiration will inspire you, and so yeah, so that's kind of my jam too. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I used to do, like, a monthly live, but maybe one day I keep like, "Okay, we're gonna start it back up. We're gonna start it back up again," and then something goes wrong, but it used to be, yeah, I would do a live as well as the monthly hop, but now you can just watch the pre-recorded videos, and it is
Perfect.
fun.
That is fun. Oh, and speaking of team, by the way, congratulations. We saw the recent announcement of your new sheet load team, which was
Yes.
wonderful, and the couple new additions. Speaking of Justine,
Yes.
congrats to the new ones and Reagan. It's great to have them on there. I can't wait to see what everybody does. So that's exciting. All right, friends. So I think we're good. You want to talk us through what you made and what
Sure.
inspiration you pulled?
All right. So here is the card that Irene sent me, and hers it had some of that shine on it too. And if you know my channel, know my crafts, you're probably very surprised I did not go with rainbow, and I love it. I love everything about it. I love rainbow. I love vellum, but I decided probably because it was one of the first paper pads I saw, and since it's freezing cold out there today, and lots of us have snow and ice, stay safe if that is you. I went with like more of a winter theme, and to add some interest to my vellum, I did use a snowflake embossing folder.
Gorgeous.
um, some things I changed, I rotated it, and I realized too late that I probably should not have used this type of card fold, but that's okay. Um, and then the chatterbox helped me decide something to do in the background since the cardstock ribbon wouldn't work for mine. So I put some gold thread in the background and then just some gold glitter dots. I like to do things in odd numbers. And instead of actually tearing, I used a decal trimmer for mine.
I love it. I absolutely love it. The decal trimmer too. That was a really smart touch. I think that's
I
something I need to add to my stash.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I've looked at it for the longest time, and I'm like, why? Especially now that I'm super into tearing stuff, like why I should just get one. I should just bite the bullet and just get one. I should just go
Just
for it.
do it. Just do
I
it.
love that, and the embossing that you did too was such a gorgeous touch against that paper, and it really elevates the vellum. That's gorgeous.
Thank
I love
you.
it, and great call on the ribbon, everybody. It was awesome.
Yes.
Oh, and Janet says she likes the orientation as a twist. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So like I said, I was much more faithful than I normally am with a case. I usually kind of go out there, but I wanted to, give you back some of your day today and not be here for the next 25 hours. So I pulled a few different elements in. So I thankfully Al was kind enough to send me the same die cut that she used. So I went ahead and used that, except I changed the color scheme. And then I liked the summer vibes, so I kept it with a summer vibe as well. Went with the floral and the denim, but in the same ephemera pack, there is an ice cream cone, so I had to bring that in as well. But it has the matching daisy. I added some highlights to my sentiment, so if you can kind of see it there. So I put the little white highlights on it, and also have the vellum background because she included that. So I wanted to make sure I used it. And then really, I did faithfully follow the style of the card. I wonder how closely, because I kind of
Oh,
eyeballed it.
look at that. That's almost perfect if you look at the top.
Dang, I eyeballed it and just kind of went with it. So okay, I'm kind of impressed even too. That's funny. Wow. Okay. It does come down more on this side though than what I did. So I did kind of bring it up, I guess, a bit on that side, but still across the top. Wow.
Yep.
And then I also used a patterned nesting die with this like wonky stitch to it. So that was a little bit different. And then because I can't find them, I omitted the glossy accents, but that's why I did the white highlight instead, so I could have something there. So
You'll
yeah,
find that glossy accents as soon as you send that card in the mail.
100% I will. And pro tip for anyone who is my frustration with glossy accents is that a lot of times it's too thick. So literally stick it in your bra for a few. I'm telling you. That's assuming
idea.
while you're crafting. But
Today I am.
right. Today I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that is a very just an easy way to warm up the glossy accents. Just kind of put it under your shirt for a little bit and heat it up, and then it flows beautifully. So because that's something I didn't know right away, so I wish somebody would have told me sooner. But I'm sharing that because I learned the hard way. So,
I did not know about that.
yeah, it warms it up very, very quickly. So it's very helpful and it flows. All right. So Sarah Liz says use Spellbinder's glaze and glue instead of glossy accents. It's thinner. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, that's a product I haven't tried before. Good call, Sarah Liz. Thank you. Very interesting. All right, so shall we see what our friends made? And hopefully we had some projects made. I hope you have shared them with us. Again, if you are joining us, make sure you drop hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat, in the live chat, and then you will be entered in a drawing to win either this card or the little wintry one that Al just made. Yeah, I'm pointing the wrong direction. Here we go, that way. And then we are also going to give away a couple of gift certificates. I think we're going to do scrapbook.com today, I believe. Or is it a cherry on top? Which one is it? I think we're going to do scrapbook.com today. So two $25 gift certificates going to 2 lucky winners today. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to refresh. Well, let me actually add my computer back. There we go. Okay, and let's see if anyone had a chance to craft along. We're going to refresh. We do have some. Right, yes. Let's see what we did. So again, this is the card that I sent to Al. This was from the October 2021 sheet load. So I deep dove. So that's where I pulled this one. And then this is the card that she made using the January 2026 sheet load pattern, and she will upload the one that she sent me later today.
Yes, as soon as this is over. Sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's all good. All good. And I just noticed the embossing on the background too. It's such a nice touch. It's just, I love these cards so much. What a great set. Love it. All right. First up, we have Tara. Oh my goodness, Tara, look at this.
That is so cute.
It is precious. Oh my goodness. And okay, so the elements that she cased, I do see the 2 strips. So I think she cased my card. I love that she did the rounded panel, and is it a stamp or is that ephemera, do you think?
I'm going to go ephemera or like a rub-on maybe.
Oh, maybe a rub-on. Okay. Or
that is cute.
It is super cute. And I love that it's, Valentine's kind of themed, and it's a great time for that, for sure. Beautiful, beautiful card, Tara. I love it. And she sent it in really early too. Wow. Wow, girl, you go. All right. So let's see. Up next, we've got Linda Gorman.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
That sure is. Look how, oh my gosh, that's so complicated. Linda, she's been making these pinwheels lately, and she makes them look so simple. And they look so complicated, but she does it so quickly that it makes it look easy.
That is very amazing.
Wow. Linda commented on Linda Wetterlin commented, love the corner torn pieces with that centerpiece, Linda. Yeah, I like how you changed that around with the torn sides. Yeah. That's clever. Very clever. All right, next we have another double card. Terry, let's see here. Oh, how cute.
Birthday. I love those papers.
Oh, me too. I think she cased your card, I would say, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yep. I would say.
I love that she embossed it on the first couple panels too. Oh, right, actually both of them. Oh, they're both embossed. Nice. You see like the dot pattern on one and the floral.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. She even pulled in the sprinkles. That's so
perfect.
Cute. That is such a great case. Great job, Terry. I love when folks craft along with us. It's just fun.
Yes, that's just fun.
It is. All right, let's see what we got next. Linda.
A rainbow.
It is a rainbow. I love that. Oh, the sentiment just jumps out against that rainbow background, doesn't it?
Yes. Linda, you'll have to let us know, did you ink blend the shadow or was that pattern paper?
Yeah, I'd love to know too, for sure. And I like the little hearts that she has too. Like they're curved beautifully. Like they look like, I wonder if they came with that die set, because it looks like they kind of fit in there.
Yes.
So gorgeous. Use Crafty Owl sketch and a large sentiment. Absolutely. Fantastic. Around here, we like to say, well jobbed. Very well jobbed.
Very well jobbed, yes.
Up next, we have, oh my word, 4 cards. Lisa, you are a sweetie.
Yes, she did them all, and I love the little, like, matted heart. That is so cute.
That is super cute. And the gingham. Oh, and it matches the gingham in the other pattern paper.
Oh,
Oh, we
that is
still
cute.
heart. That's so cute. I love it. I think it looks like these are ready for sentiments, and you can use them for any kind of time of year, really.
Yeah.
Oh, fun, 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 fun. Which that is, I'm sure many of you know this already, but that's definitely a great tip for card making too. Is just prep a card and don't put a sentiment on it until you need a card, and then
And you can talk to Sarah Liz Sassy's LLC about that because she likes to do that where she leaves a spot for
Yep,
the, the focal point or the sentiment later. Yes.
absolutely, absolutely. And shout out to Sarah Liz too with her downloads because those are amazing too with her sentiments. So good. All right, let's see. Linda. Oh, inspired by Irene's.
Linda got a second one.
Wow, look at her. Oh, we've got some fast crafters here. My goodness. Inspired by Irene's card. The love gnome was already assembled and looking for a home. Oh, that's perfect.
Aw, that was perfect.
Perfect.
I
Yeah.
thought at first that was Santa Claus for Valentine's Day, but now I see.
I totally get that. It's Santa Gnome Claus Day.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is. It's like Santa if he's on. I think maybe this is vacationing Santa. He's maybe he's filling in for Cupid. That's so cute. I love that. Oh, and it looks like those same hearts. I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, those are really cute. Great job. Well jobbed. And if anyone's curious where well jobbed came from, it's because yours truly just struggles with words, even though I love them. I tried to say well done and good job in the same sentence. Well, not well jobbed, and it stuck.
It works out.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Up next, we have Stephanie. Oh, and you even did the ribbon.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, and look
I
at
love the shine on that birthday.
Me
Like
too. Oh my God.
foil or something.
Oh yeah, I do think it's probably foil. You're right. And look how she did the scallop touch on the edging.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. Great work. Oh, great work.
Now I wish I would have torn my edges instead of using the cutter.
Well, the decal turns out beautifully though too. It was pretty darn gorgeous. So, but it's so fun. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing, everyone. I appreciate that. Let me refresh just to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay, that's what we've got for today. I know that it's a little trickier than our 15-minute card, so I appreciate that you stuck with us and played along. It's always fun to see what you all make. All right. Awesome. And if you are watching the replay or if you are still crafting and just haven't posted your card yet, please do share it. You can share it you can put it in my album. I'm sure Al would be okay if you shared it in her group as well.
Yes.
Also linked below. So let us know what did you make. If you're inspired by it later, we'd still love to see it. Drop us comments on our streams and let us know what you liked, what you were inspired by, because we are inspired by all of you, truly. So
definitely, yes.
Absolutely the truth. All right, friend, I think we did it. So shall we give some things away?
Let's do it. Before we go, though, John did have a question, and he wants to know how to post a pic of the January sheet load to my community. So on Facebook, I don't allow any photos on the discussion tab, but I do have albums for my live stream series, each of the sheet loads. So you'll just find the album for the January 2026 sheet load and upload your photo to that. Just kind of like how Irene has the album for each of the live streams.
Perfect. So technically I can go upload this then.
You can, yes.
It absolutely follows that pattern. So yes, I love it. I love it. And I'm so glad that you use this because I've been wanting to do this sheet load and I hadn't had a chance yet. So you built in the time to do it. I appreciate that.
There you go.
That's awesome. All right, friends. Oh, and he says he asked for access to Facebook. Okay, perfect. So she can, does he need to be let in? Is that how that works?
So as long as he's agreed to the group rules and answered the questions, the group just does it on its own. I think if you haven't done that, it gives you a reminder like, hey, you didn't agree to the rules, then you have so much time to do that. It just automatically lets you in.
Okay.
As long as you've done that.
Awesome. Okay, great. Good question, Johnny. Thanks for asking. Okay, so we're going to give some stuff away now. So last chance, make sure if you are interested in winning either this card or the Winter Hello card or one of the 2 scrapbook.com gift certificates, drop hashtag CardChaos live in the chat. And I want to make sure that we've got everybody there. it looks right now, it looks like we have 48 entries. So I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. Because I know we've got quite a few people. So, all right. Let me see. Oh, and so the very, very scientific way that I use to determine how we determine which cards to give away, whoever crafted first, usually. However, in this case, we were both crafting at the same time. So how about we go with who opened their card first?
Okay.
So
And now I'm like, okay, that's so long ago, I don't remember.
So you open first.
So mine.
Yes, so we will give away your card first.
All right.
So let's see here. Okay. The questions don't always show up on mobile devices. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. Did I miss a question, Berta? I hope not, but maybe I did.
Maybe to get into Facebook, and they should. You just usually have to scroll down a little bit because I had to get in a group the other day through my phone, and it is a little bit different.
Okay, that's got to be it then. Okay, for groups, yeah, she said. Okay, perfect. All right, so hashtag Card Chaos Live. Let me share my screen once more and add the spinner tool. All right, and we're going to share. Okay, we have 51 entries. Nice. All right, so, oh, lost sound. Uh-oh. Wait, you can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Okay,
can you hear me?
I sure can.
Maybe well, Barbara won't hear us to refresh, but I would probably, leave and go back in.
She says, Crafty Al, no sound.
How about anybody else? Is everybody else? Okay, yeah.
Angie says she can hear us. Okay. Oh, and I think I just saw, let me see. Angie Olson, make sure please to, I don't want you to miss out. So make sure you do hashtag Card Chaos Live, all one word. Okay, so yeah, other people are saying they can hear. Okay, good. Okay, sorry. You know, technology hits us sometimes and we're never sure if it's working or not, but we definitely do our best.
Well, and I'm using headphones, and these do love to disconnect themselves sometimes. So I could totally understand that if like my sound went away.
It does happen for sure. All right, so hashtag Card Chaos Live, all one word. And we are going to draw now. Here we go. All right, to win the card that Al made today, let's see who's going to get it. Off we go, off to the races.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. I'm excited. Let's see. In the description box below is a claim my prize form. Hey, Donna Lander. Yay, Donna. Congrats, friend. That's exciting. How fun. How fun. Donna and I are going on a trip later this year. We are going to London. I'm very excited.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
It is. So excited.
Dawn is not on my channel watching, but if you're on my channel watching, I'm not sure if I have the claim form for the cards in my description box. So make sure to go over to Irene's channel, to her video, to find that. Okay. And subscribe while you're there if you haven't already.
I appreciate that. And I'll send you the link too, just in case case somebody is looking for it in your description. So good call. Thank you for pointing that out. But yes, it isn't in the description of my channel currently, but I'll send the link also over to Al. But yes, it's a claim form. It's just a Google Doc. And of course, I ask that you fill it out and your information stays private. We don't use it for anything else. So I'll just send Donna's information to Al so that she can send the card out.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, so for the next one, we are going to give away my thank you card with the Not Too Shabby Denim and Daisies set, which apparently is sold out. I'm so sorry. I did not realize that. Okay, we're going to draw again. Hashtag Card Chaos Live, all one word in the chat. All right, here we go. Round and round she goes.
Good luck. I like to do a drum roll.
Yes.
Put the drums in the chat, friends.
Oh, I love that. Hey, Tamara Andrews. Yay. Yay. Oh, there's the drums. I love it. Cindy says, does it matter which channel we're in? I guess not.
No, it does. As long as she uses the StreamYard tool, which she has, it will pull from both channels.
Fantastic. Yep. So we should all be good. Love it. Okay. Congrats, Tamara. So this card is going to make its way to you, friend. So reminder, the description box has the claim my prize form. Just fill that out for me. And even if you filled it out before, please go ahead and do it again. And when it asks, this is Put the CAS in ChAoS episode number 2. Okay, so now for one of the two $25 scrapbook.com gift certificates, I'm going to keep saying hashtag ChAoS live in the chat, word, because I just don't want anyone to miss out. All right, so here we go. And draw again. All right, round and round and round. Let's see, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, Terry.
Congratulations.
Terry, who shared a couple cards with us. Yay, Terry. Thanks for crafting along too, friend. That's awesome. She has been on a winning streak lately. Like it's impressive. I don't know what's going on there, but Terry, you better go buy some lottery tickets, friends.
I was just gonna say, but maybe don't go out today.
Yeah, maybe not today. Well, then again, I think she's in Honduras, so I think she's.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think she's. We could use some of her sunshine. I bet.
Yes.
That's awesome, Terry. Awesome. Congrats. All right, last one, friends. Last one. Gift certificate, $25, scrapbook.com. All right, and spin. Spin, spin, spin. You're so welcome, Terry. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. All right. What do we have? Ooh, Glam Girl Stampin'. Yay, congrats.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's exciting. So reminder, make sure you are clicking in the description box for the claim my prize form. It's not currently on Al's, but I'll make sure to send her the link so she can send it or add it to her description as well. And I think we're good. I think we're good. So congratulations again. If you could, please fill it out relatively quickly though, so that way I can make sure to get these things out to you, because I'm not so great at mailing stuff. It's kind of ask Al. I'm not great at mailing stuff.
Well, I'm not either for stuff like this. I'm like, it'll be done in a month. No, yeah, exactly. I have to go to the post office next week, so I will get it ready as long as I get the address.
Perfect. So yeah, give us some time, friends. We promise it'll happen. It's just give us some time. But the gift certificates I can get out quickly because at least those are emailed to you. So that's perfect. All right, everyone. I think we did it. Al, what do you think?
I think we did. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining me. This was such an honor to have you on the show. It was super fun. Well job to you and to everyone in the chat. And again, please make sure you're following Crafty Al on Instagram and on YouTube. Subscribe, do all the things, hit all the buttons, because she deserves it. She is such an inspiration to the community, and we want to keep her around for a long time crafting with us, right?
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you'd like to share? Anything coming up that you want to talk about?
Well, first of all, I did have a poll over in my chat if you were subscribed to Irene's channel, yes or not yet. And 51% said they were, and 49% said not yet. So I have about 40 people who should have been over at Irene's channel subscribing. So please make sure you do that. Let's see, what is today? The 24th. So tomorrow, I will be getting together with some of my Sheetload creative team members for a Sheetload rewind. And that is when we visit a past sheetload of cards, and this month it's actually an in the vault edition. So if you don't yet have it already, I do open it up for all subscribers for a month, so it's a great chance to get one if you're not a member. And then so I did a big live event in December called Crafty Advent Live, and I am almost ready to announce the winners of my 7-8 advent calendars I'm giving away. So be on the lookout. The community tab, Facebook group. But yeah, then just February 1st, I'll be back with the new sheetload of cards.
That's fantastic. Oh, can't wait. Especially because she dropped the hint. There's going to be some tearing involved for February. So keep an eye out for that. All right, friends. So thank you again. Next month, the Put the CAS in ChAoS is going to be on February 21st with very special guest artist Percy Robb. I'm sure many of you know her. And we are going to have some fun. And right now in my Card ChAoS with Irene Smith Facebook group, linked below, is the poll for the theme for next month. Just like this month, the ChAoS crew voted on Card Sketch. Next month, let's see what they vote on. I'm very curious. So make sure you get your votes in. All right, friends, I think we did it. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate it. Please be safe. Stay warm if you're in an area like I am where it's frigid outside. If you're too hot, I don't feel sorry for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. No, everybody just please be safe, be comfortable, and get some crafting done. Grab some paper and craft something that really makes you smile. Thanks so much, friends. Thank you, Al.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone, or goodbye.
Bye-bye.
It's still nighttime. Bye.